So you scoped out the diamond, did the setups, and got paid. Now what? Welcome back to the next installment of the 411, where I break down everything you need to know to scope out the Cayo Perico Heist and make yourself some money. If you don't have a penthouse or don't have the money yet, you can head to the mark on the map you see right here and head over to the music locker. But if you took my advice and snag yourself a penthouse, you could just head downstairs since you are a VIP. I never entered the casino, so that's why I'm getting the cutscene where I get a tour of the premises. But after that, you can head downstairs and talk to Miguel Madrazo. Here's the TLDR version. Miguel wants to hire you and your team to get some confidential files on the southern island of Cayo Perico. You will have to connect with his associate and you will need to purchase a submarine in order to start the job. A submarine will set you back $2.2 million. You can upgrade it if you have the money to different colors, a sonar station, guided missiles, and other things like moon pool vehicles that include a helicopter and a mini sub. I highly recommend the chopper if you have the money, and even show love to your country. Once you complete your purchase, go ahead and request your sub on your quick menu under services and request your sub. You can also request your sparrow if you have one, or a boat if you're by the coast to get your sub. Here's the too long didn't version again. You get this beautiful cutscene with Pavel as your helmsman for your sub, but you are the captain. He shows you around the sub and then tells you have to meet the team at LSIA to fly out to Cayo as tour manager, so go ahead and make your way over there. We have a private jet waiting for us to take it to the party with English Dave and some influencers while you snap some pics, and we get a surprise guest coming with us. But he actually doesn't, since he lost his phone since it's a teaser to the agency work. I also have a video walkthrough covering the agency with Dr. Dre. If you haven't checked it out, video link is right here. After that, it's wheels up. And it is here we got our first glimpse outside of Los Santos for the first time as we're arriving to Cayo Perico as invited guests. And we see a Rubio strutting down the runway like he owns the place. Well, that's because he does. But whatever. Exchange your pleasantries with the man you'll be robbing and drive up to the party where you'll see a Rubio straight up disrespect the legend, Scott Storch. And listen to Rubio, you can do a lot of things, but you will not disrespect the creator of Lean Back. Then you're allowed to party, so get a drink or get down and boogie until Pavel tells you to sneak away from the party through the south gate. Once you come out, to your right, there is a security checkpoint. If you stay close and out of sight, you should be able to get through it and grab yourself a vehicle and head to the compound. Be careful, since if you get too close to a guard, they will alert and send you back to the party. And hey, I'm not perfect. I got caught a couple times. They'll just gunbutt you and send you back like, look at this drunken idiot. But you know damn well you're gonna do it again. There are some points of interest that will be on the island, but they are purely visual, so snap them if you want, then arrive to the future scene of the crime. So Pavel will tell you you need to find a communication tower to hack remotely, so go to it. You will need to find a control panel in the area. It can be downstairs or high above ground, so make sure to look closely. Then you'll get a prompt for the hack, and trust me, I know it looks intimidating, but it's not. Just know that this one turns it into times 10, this one to times 2, and this one times 1. Once you know that, you can play around until you get the correct sum. And they said we wouldn't use math in real life. Now that we're in the compound CCTV, we can see all the entry points that are available. I'll point them out on screen. Next, we see the storage room and basement. Keep in mind, these are only accessible if you have at least one other person with you, as you will need 2 key cards to open them up. So, something to keep in mind for heisting. Get familiar with this layout, as this is how you will always scope out compound contents from now on. My personal recommendation, if you see 3 or more gold, maybe tag in a friend so you can take home more money. And that's the compound scope out. Now, we need the infiltration points to the island. The game will prompt you to North Dock, but the closest one to you will have a boat for you to steal. Grab one and head to the back of the compound so you can get the drainage tunnel, which is the easiest, quietest way into the compound, hands down. After that, you can head over to the north docks and snap the required pictures. There can be other useful points of interest like guard clothes and lockups filled with goodies to steal. Snap pictures so you can send them to Pavel and he will mark the locations for you back at your sub. Next stop, main dock. You can take the boat and head over to snap the required pictures as well as the goodies that will be available at main dock. Something I wanted to mention about this gate specifically, you will need one person to hold the button while another grabs the take inside. Next stop is the hangar. Like the other places of infiltration, this will have items of interest as well as goodies you can grab in the sheds and inside the hangar that will reset on your other times coming back here. You will also have to take a photo of the control tower as well before you leave. And the last entry points are the north drop zone and the south drop zone. When you are done, go back to the hangar so you can head back to Los Santos and meet up with Pavel to move on to phase 2 of the planning. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe as I have more GTA content on the way. And there you have it, all the entry points for Cayo Perico done. Stay tuned for part 2 where we set up this Cayo and get everything we need to run the heist solo and get the most out of our take. As always, catch me streaming on Twitch if you need a crew to run these heists and want to claim your sign-in bonus for the top-notch crew. If you haven't, check out our Discord to connect with the community. Links will be in the description. Thank you guys for the recent support on the channel. As always, I'm Johnny B and I'm out of here. Peace.